Hello everyone, I am Masuma here, a special needs educator and a trainer. In this video, I am going to perform some sensory integration therapy activities for the children with SPD, autism and ADHD. By the way, I will show my homemade tools which I use for one-to-one therapy activities in the weekend. So and I will encourage you all can make at home. This very simple and very useful with the children with SPD, autism spectrum disorder and ADHD. And these activities and the tools really encourages their visual processing, their auditory processing, their good eye-hand coordination, good eye contact, and their fine motor skills. So I hope it will be beneficial for everyone. I will give you a little more idea what I do with my children, one-to-one classes at home. Thank you. Before the activity start, I just would like to have a little explanation with you. Why do our children with SPD, autism and ADHD have their sensory issues? So actually, as we all knew, we all have 5 senses: sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of taste, and sense of touch. So for the sense of sight, most of our children with the problem with SPD, autism and ADHD, they might have poor eye contact. They can't copy from the board. They can't look at you and answer. We can easily notice them, most of them. So, meaning that they have the sense of sight issues, and we have to work on that. Sense of hearing, you can see most of the children with the problems. They can't hear very loud noise, and they get easily distracted with a little noise from outside, it can be, or indoor. Anybody make noise, they easily get distracted with any kind of noise. Some noise from object, some car going on the road, they are distracting at home inside. So, and some of the children, you can feel they can't respond to the soft voice. We always have to talk a little louder to them so they can hear us properly to respond. And they have a sense of smell. We can notice some children, they have a sensitive in some smell. They always like to eat the same kind of food, which smell and the taste they prefer. Sometimes they do not like the smell of jam, smell of Maggi, or any kind of food. They are very sensitive. So meaning that they have the sense of smell issue. Same way, sense of taste, they have that. Sometimes they like the smell of the food, but they do not like the texture of the food. They don't want to swallow. They don't want to chew. They just simply swallow. Why? They do not like the texture of the food. It can be happen. So taste, they have the meaning that they all have sense of taste issues. So they are very sensitive in eating. They like the food, they like the bread, and they do not like the rice. And some children like to have the crunchy food all the time. They bite, and this is the things is they have sense of taste issues. And another sense of touch, tactile issue, touch. They simply don't like to touch. They don't like to touch any sand, any clothes, even some kind of food they don't like to touch and eat. They don't want to feel. So our activities, of course, will be based on this program where they can show their development in these issues. And secondly, I am going to explain, although we all knew we have 5 senses, but to the special needs educator, we always work on another 3 senses for them. On their 3 senses is importantly sense of movement, sense of body position, and sense of interoception. So I'm just going to discuss a little. Sense of movement means they always have a problem with the vertical lines, horizontal lines, and the steamboat. This is the shape the body shape problems. Like some children, you can see they don't want to go to the swing. They don't want to swing this way. They don't want to slide. They don't want to go on a slide. They don't like to be in the lift. They don't want, they're scared of climbing up the stairs, up and down. They have all the movements problems, and this is the issue. We have to work on that. And these are the gross motor issues, especially this position, and this one is the mostly OT therapy only can help. Sense of body position. That means sense of body position means they have this issue. If you let them walk in a crowd, like where the other people are around, and they do not know how to take their side and walk, they will bump with others, they will step on others, they simply walk. They don't have a sense of taking the side and look at the road and go. And secondly, sometimes they will hug their mom or their dad. They don't know how much pressure they have to put for hugging. You can see some children, they can write and till the paper tears off. That means they do not know how much pressure to put for writing. And some do not have a gripping. They don't know, even their writing can't be seen on the paper. They don't have pressure at all. Even some children I saw, they putting the for brushing teeth, they put the paste on the brush. They don't know how much pressure to put for the pressure for the paste to come out. Even using the soap, hand soap, they put. They don't know, they don't feel. So this is called sense of body position. And sense of interoception. Sense of interoception means internal state of our body. So in this case, they do not feel any pain. Sometimes they got a cut. For the normal kids, they will cry, they will shout, they show they are feeling pain in that. But for this kid, you can see they simply come home, look at the wound, just they do not cry, they do not show the pain, they are feeling anything or not. Sometimes you can see they dig the things until they get satisfied, you know, all the wounds. And their face is like normal, they don't feel anything. Some children don't have the internal feeling of eating. They are hungry, they have to eat, they do not eat. They do not drink properly. Some children, you can see, they like to eat, keep on eating, nobody can, until the food comes here. They do not feel like they are full. Some children are not toilet trained. They don't know the natural calls, how to do, how to perform. So these all are under sense of interoception. So this this is the important senses for them. They need to work on them by the therapy. So my therapies are basic on is based on these 5 senses, and hope this will affect a bit, and anybody can make at home simple tools which can be done for their kids for small one-to-one classes, no problems, which I use in the weekend. Thank you very much. Firstly, I want to show you my sensory bottles which I made at home, and I used to use them in the beginning of the class to make them calm down, settle, sit, and it will definitely encourage for their visual tracking. They pay more attention because they love to see the bottles, see the objects in the gel water inside. Here the some bead bottle, you know, the bead balls, it is in the liquid gel I put into the water, and when they will move the bottles, they can find, you know, the movement, smooth movement in the gel, and they will love to see that. And if it is placed on the table here like this, they will keep looking at that, and they usually love to see at the ball shape things, anything into the ball. They will see the different colors of ball, different shapes of ball, sizes of balls. Yes. So here I have another bottles I made. This is made of beads, look like jelly beans in the gel water. Here, look at their smooth movements, and the children love to watch this. They pay attention, they look at that, at the different sizes of things, different colors, different shapes of objects. This is with the beads in liquid gel, And here I have another thing with the metallic balls, small metal balls with different colors. So they can see the movement in the gel water, and they can hear a little noise sound here, the sound of the metal objects into the bottles. And you can see here I have another one with the sequins. See the sequins moving in the gel is beautiful, and the smooth movement of the sequins, you can see the difference. They love to see this. Sometimes they can shake, you can see more nicely it comes up. Yes. And here I have another bottle I made with the buttons, the different sizes, the different colors of buttons in the gel water. They love to see the different objects in the moving smoothly in the gel water. They're really attracted by this. And here are some silver balls in a light blue color gel, liquid gel. These are moving so smoothly into the gel water here. So you can make with anything. You can use the glitters, put in the gel water. Simply you can make some bottles, sensory bottles for them. Very beneficial. They love to watch this. My children, oh, they like especially this too here. So I'm planning to make some more bottles here at home to approach, because every time I cannot approach them the same thing again and again, they will get bored. Secondly, I have another activities here with the slime. I made at home this slime. They love to play with the slimes with different colors, you know. These will really help their sensory processing. This will help them to pay more attention. Even their fine motor skills, for their fine motor skills, they will keep squeeze. They can squeeze, they can look at that, they can stretch it, they can make it, they can mix it with other colors. They can spend a long time with it really. And when they will touch, this texture is different than the clay. Clay is different texture. This is the slime, and they feel more comfortable to touching with it. And sometimes I put them in my freezer, so it is so cooling. So it will really help their sensory sense of touch, their tactile issue. It work on that. Sometimes you can encourage them, give them some sequins, little sequins. Okay, you can mix with that. See what you can mix. They can mix like this with the sequins. Once they mix with it, they will squeeze it. They will really can see the difference. Then we'll encourage them to stretch and see the objects inside that, how they feel that. They really enjoy this one for longer time, and it will help them, you know, to sit down, for their attention span, good eye-hand coordination, their motor skills, their good eye contact, and calm down. They feel the coolness in the skin, and everything all together make them calm, settle, look at the things, focus on one activity. Really, I do help. This one is really helpful. I'm going to show one more little objects which I use for, as you can see here, the smaller pots with filled with different things inside for the children to make noise. So here are different objects I put in the way. You can see one pot is filled with sequins. Here are some coins to make a different sound. Here are the plastic objects, some plastic beads, anything you can put, any things you can put where they will make different sounds. Here got some buttons. Each one will make different noise. Here the some wooden shapes here. So the wooden sound in the metallic box, how it makes. Here some marbles. it is a normal, some stones I put in a box, and this one will make another noise sound. And here's some stick. It will make very soft sound. So actually for us it is a different object inside and there, and sometimes I can see while doing the work they will really feel the difference because I don't let them see the things inside. So they will really find out, investigate what are these inside. We try to do that, and they can see, they can find the difference between other objects. Here the soft, here there's something like this sound, here like this. Sometimes they use the two hands to hear the sounds. They can find the differences. And this activities is designed for their auditory processing. Although these are the very small tools to use daily basis, and this will really help. You can generalize them, which sound the child is adopting. Sometimes these activities, if we continue use them, they will adopt to hear with all kind of sounds, and it will really develop their visual, their auditory processing, their hearing sensitivity. This thing will do. So whenever the things are around and they will hear the noise, skip hearing with a different sound automatically will make them help adopting all kind of noise. So it will be very beneficial for them. And my other activities is, yeah, I'm good. This is my one of the activity for their fine motor development. You can see, as you can see here is a paper. It is in a plastic folder, and I have some stones, some stone stickers, stones. These are shiny stones where the children can feel the harder objects while removing. They will pressure it from the glue to remove and paste. So give them some instruction like the way I do. Here I show them, here are red stones, here two blue stones. So here to put, this is the house I make for them, the pink, blue. So you can put in your way, just to follow, let them follow the instruction, and place them with the stickers here all the way. They will remove from the glue. So it is quite a bit, I find it is a bit harder from the plastic to remove from the glue. It's a little harder glue. So they will put more pressure, more effort to remove this from this glue and put on the plastic. Even you can reuse again. So let them follow how to remove the bigger stone for this color, and let them choose the color. They will see out the color. They will learn the colors. They will learn the sizes while doing it. Sometimes you can find the different shapes of stones. So this, so dark blue, it will go here. They will find they have the 4 rooms to do that, and 4 different color will put in the 4 same size. This sheet is for the same sizes with the different colors. And I have another sheets here. This is for the visual discrimination plus their fine motors. From, have a look, this is the bigger, then immediate smaller, then smaller, then the tiniest. The smallest one is here. So it is a little bit challenging for them while they finish this, and they will really pay attention and really challenge for them. Which one will go here? This is. Then the second smaller, then the third smaller, then the tiniest one. So they will know the sizes, different size, different shape, and while they will remove the smaller stone from the box, their eye-hand coordination, good eye contact and concentration, and their fine motor in tiny object, their sensory will work very truly, deeply. It is really important to continue and let them in different activities you can make at home. Let them do with some attractive colors, shiniest colors, and where the objects can be feel, touch. Have to put more effort to do it, and let them continue. This is one of the good activities, and I have another activities here to show today. Here the clay, you can see clay. I put the clay to make the stick stand. Firstly, what I have to do, I have to place them in front of them. There are 3 kind of things where you have to choose them and put in the different sticks. Let them, so which you can find anything at home which has sticks like holes inside, it will go through. Once they will put, it's not easy for them to easily to do. They will look through each thing and they will put through this. Each time they will do, they will look carefully through the hole, it goes or not. Sometimes, you know, they will hold these, they will scared it will go off or not. They will slowly put them and they will love to do it. So give them instruction. One stick will get the same kind of thing. So all the donors will go here, give some rubber band, they will put easily. So they find they will use 2 hands, then go through. And here I have some numbers and letters. So they will find which number or which letter has the holes go through the sticks. So 8. Here is number 4. So it has a hole. They will find out, and sometimes, you know, they may stretch with their hands to put through the hole. So each time they will do, you can find out more stick, like here 5 different kind. So they will follow the instruction, they will look through the hole and each time until fill it up to here. It takes a little time and it will make them to sit in one place with one activities for a long time, and together it will improve their attention span, their eye-hand coordination, fine motors, their good eye contact, and their sitting tolerance. It's very importantly their sitting tolerance with the good enjoying activities. Next time you can change some objects so they feel like they won't feel bothered or they did before, and they are able to do, make them little more challenging. Change the stick, put the thinner stick, so where the beads, tiny beads will go, you make something very, you can cut the straw, you can ask them to put in the thin way, so they will pay more their effort, you know, while doing it. So make them make the work more challenging for them. Let them engage. So slowly you can find the difference. So up to here today. Thank you very much. If you like the video, please you subscribe my button for the next program. In my next video, I'm showing more activities for their fine motors and all the sensory development to develop. And I'm showing more therapy activities also. Thank you very much to be with me here.